Have you ever, looked at someone walking down the street and just wondered, is there more going on there? Like some hidden reality unfolding just beneath the surface. Welcome to the Deep Dive. We explore fascinating sources and pull out the key insights for you. Today, we're getting into something really mind-bending. The idea that extraterrestrial beings are actually living among us right now. Our source for this is excerpts from a YouTube video titled Rieva Conselho Pleiadiano porque a divulgação está demorando mais do que você quer. It's presented as a message from the Pleiadian Council of Light.
Right. And our mission, our goal for this deep dive is to unpack the claims made in this message. We'll look at this core idea and ET presence right here on Earth happening now, and importantly, think about what it might mean for, well, humanity's awakening. We're staying impartial, of course, just exploring the ideas presented.
Okay, let's dive right in. The central claim. It's pretty direct. Beings from other star systems, the source mentions the Pleiades, Arcturians, Sirians, these specific galactic groups, right?
Yes, presented as distinct civilizations.
They've supposedly chosen to take human form, to live here, silently, blending in, ordinary people. And the source really stresses this isn't science fiction, it's a current reality unfolding around you. So what's the bigger picture here? Why would they do this, according to the message?
Well, that's where this concept of a great design comes into play. The source claims it's not random. It's about supporting beloved Gaia, Earth, essentially.
Gaia, right.
Helping her ascend to a higher state of light and harmony. It's framed almost like a cosmic project, aimed at waking humanity up to its true potential. So it's deeply tied to Earth's own evolution.
And how are they integrating? The message says they took this extraordinary step of descending in earthly bodies.
Yeah.
Helping from within, experiencing human life, the good and the bad. Why do that? Why not just help from, afar?
That's a really key point. The source suggests these beings have always cared for you with unconditional love. By actually incarnating, living here, they can sort of gently nudge the collective energy from much closer. And this links to the idea that the veil between our worlds becomes thinner each day. As Earth awakens, as consciousness expands, this perceived separation between us and EPs, it starts dissolving.
So we become more receptive.
Exactly. The Pleiadians, other star nations, they're described as emissaries, bridges. By merging part of our consciousness with yours, they help lift the whole planet's frequency. They might look ordinary, but they supposedly carry this extraordinary vibration.
Which brings it back to the listener, to you. The message suggests many people might already feel something. A subtle pull in the heart, maybe a whisper from the stars, like a reminder of your own cosmic origins. And this leads to starseeds. What exactly are starseeds in this context? What's their role?
Yeah, starseeds.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept. The source explains them as souls who are believed to have come from these same star systems, Pleiades, Arcturus, etc., and volunteered to be born on Earth right now, specifically to help with this big evolutionary leap for humanity.
Volunteered.
And it's not just now. It says many have been coming for generations, sort of quietly mixing in. Sometimes maybe they pop up in old myths, but often they just live normal lives. They even get the veil of forgetfulness, forgetting their origins when they're born human until they awaken themselves.
And this isn't just about star beings, is it?
Yeah.
The message really emphasizes Earth herself, Gaia, described as a conscious and loving soul going through massive healing, shedding old burdens like conflict, pollution.
Right.
And it claims that as we choose peace, Gaia responds, that your personal growth literally helps to heal the planet. So our inner state affects the physical Earth.
That's exactly the connection it makes. And linking that to the bigger picture, the source claims the new reality that emerges is a co-creation. It's us, guided by our higher selves and this star family, working with Gaia to create a world of balance and joy.
This great shift or ascension or the event.
Yes, those terms are used. It's described as happening now, an unbeatable wave of liberation. And part of this involves dismantling old systems, things built on greed and fear, and bringing in new ways of living based on honesty, community, and compassion. So a huge societal shift tied to consciousness.
Okay, but the source also acknowledges the past, right? This shadow of ancient forces that thrived on fear, tried to keep humanity down, unconscious.
It does. It acknowledges that history.
But the message is optimistic. It says their dominion is quickly loosening, Earth's vibration is getting too high for deception and manipulation. The veils that hid the truth are being removed. How might someone, start noticing these shifts personally?
That's a good question. It moves from the big claims to personal experience. The source suggests people are sensing that we are very close, maybe seeing odd lights, ships in the sky, or feeling this weird familiarity with certain stars, getting gentle telepathic whispers, maybe visions and dreams. It argues that the old way of thinking, that dense third-dimensional mentality that just dismisses all this, is ending. Perception itself is changing.
The source also mentions cosmic triggers, like new energies, even intense solar flares carrying light codes that interact with Earth, with our DNA, these external things. But it makes a crucial distinction, doesn't it?
It does, and it's really important. It says, the most important catalyst is not an external event, but the spark within you. So while things like solar flares, which it suggests are more than just physical, carrying energetic info might help activate us, the real key unlocks when you affirm your divine nature, when you inwardly say, I am ready to remember. It puts the power back inside.
So if your perception is shifting, how might you actually sense them, these beings living among us, beyond just seeing lights in the sky?
Right. The source says awakened perception lets you feel energies beyond physical appearances. You start to recognize us more easily among you by the feeling in your heart. People with this star consciousness supposedly give off a feeling, a calm and compassionate presence. The advice is basically, trust your gut, your sixth sense. Discerning energy becomes more natural.
Okay, this keeps coming back to the individual, to you listening. The source really hammers this point. It's your turn to remember who you really are, because you carry your multidimensional lineage in your own codes. What does that mean? A multidimensional lineage, and what happens when it activates?
Well, the idea is your soul isn't just this one life. It has experiences, origins, maybe beyond this dimension. You carry that history, that connection inherently.
Within you.
Yes. And as these codes activate, dormant wisdoms and abilities stir. Maybe intuition gets stronger, spiritual insights. Things come online. It even mentions sacred sites, energy spots on Earth, acting like keys and portals to help you connect. A kind of physical spiritual link.
And it encourages listeners to step forward with faith and to shine. What kind of shining? Do you need to do big things?
Not necessarily. It seems more about the subtle stuff. Simple kindness, expressing creativity, just holding a positive vision for the future. The source emphasizes that the old darkness is crumbling under the power of awakened hearts. Your light, even seemingly small acts, makes a difference in the shift.
With all this change, it could feel chaotic, overwhelming. Does the source offer advice for staying grounded?
Yes, definitely. The core advice is simple. Find your center in the midst of chaos by returning to your heart. Like, just take a steady, heartfelt breath. That brings balance. And when you embody that stability, you actually become a guiding light for others. Your calm helps calm others. It's about managing your own energy.
And how does that apply to dealing with negativity? There's a wise teaching mentioned about responding to hostility.
Right. The teaching is that responding to negativity with compassion is much more powerful than responding with anger.
More powerful.
Yeah. By staying calm, centered, when faced with fear or anger, you kind of disarm the situation. Your peace becomes a stabilizer. It prepares you and the situation for the greater changes to come. So compassion isn't just nice, it's strategic in a way.
Also really important to clarify their role, these star beings. The source is explicit. We did not come to Earth as saviors to fix your world for you. So, what is their role then?
Their role, according to this, is partners and allies walking by your side, assisting, guiding. But it's clear, every person has the ability to connect directly with the divine, to get their own guidance. It really emphasizes self-empowerment. The help is there, but the transformation, that's on us, individually and collectively.
And to bring it all together, there's this really profound twist on identity, isn't there?
There is. It's a powerful perspective. The source says, in a sense, you are the visitors you seek. Yeah. You came from the stars to be here now, with a purpose. That feeling some people have of being displaced, yearning for a home somewhere else, it suggests that's you remembering your origin. And those starborn qualities, they're igniting now. It's not just about them, it's about a part of you.
So, wrapping this up, the core message from this Pleiadian Council material is that this ET presence isn't future fantasy, it's claimed to be happening now. Part of a bigger plan for ascension. The veil is lifting, the old story of isolation is changing to one of connection, possibility.
Exactly. And as this happens, the source encourages you to nurture a vision of the most beautiful future you can imagine. To let go of fear, have faith in yourselves and life's goodness. Remember that spark of the Creator's light within you that can never be extinguished. It consistently frames you, the individual, as a powerful co-creator in all this.
So here's something to ponder.
If these beings are living among us, as the source claims, and our perception is the key, what tiny intuitive aha moment you had today, maybe something you brushed off. Could that have actually been a gentle whisper from the stars? A nudge toward your own awakening?